think I'm live. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie Spencer, and I don't do lives a lot, but here we go. So I'm Stephanie Spencer, former cardiac RN turned plant-based educator. I am board certified in lifestyle medicine, and I want to tell you my favorite parts of the 2024 Vegan Health Bundle. I was just looking through it this morning, and I realized that, there's so many options in there. There's so many contributions, over 150. It's only $49 that it can become overwhelming. And so to avoid overwhelm, this is what I recommend. I divided the bundle up into things that are useful for beginners, for longtime plant-based eaters, and for chefs and foodies. But what you really need to do, I think the best way that you can get the best use out of the bundle is to sit down the quiet room and prioritize what your health concerns are, and start with number one, and then look at the bundle products and see what you need to do, and just take one product at a time and go through there. And I'm going to go through some different things that I think will be really useful for you. So what I used to do in my old life, I ran a heart failure clinic for 17 years. I just tried to keep heart failure patients out of the hospital. My patients were really, really sick. And they're, of course, all eating the standard American diet. And we don't have a lot of tools for reversing chronic disease if we're not using nutrition, which we don't really use in the typical medical field. So I always think of my old patients when I create my products and my courses. And so if you are an absolute beginner and you don't know much at all about whole food plant-based nutrition or lifestyle medicine, here's some resources that are in the bundle that'll be really good for you. First of all, I recommend my course, which is You're as Old as Your Arteries, which is all about heart health, how to prevent, treat, and even reverse heart disease. And along with my heart disease course, and if you follow through my YouTube channels, I have a whole bunch of little snippets they're longer than snippets, but videos that I did with other contributors where I go into a different heart health topic in each of these videos. But also with my You're as Old as Your Arteries course comes the Where Do You Get Your Protein course. And Where Do You Get Your Protein is everything you need to know as an absolute beginner, like pantry prep tools, and it even gives resources that you can give to your family practice physician, because most people love their family practice physician, but your doctor may not have a lot of experience in caring for a plant-based or someone that wants to switch to a plant-based diet. So this kind of gives you a step-by-step path to take with that. Another great course, if you're just starting out, is Thriving with Insulin Resistance by a lifestyle medicine physician, Dr. Shayla Toombs Withers. Another excellent course is Aging Well with Strong Bones. How do we deal with osteoporosis? Where do you get your calcium on a plant-based diet? Actually, people that eat plant-based diets, the population study research has shown that like Asian countries have stronger bones than people in Nordic countries where they drink lots of milk and get plenty of dairy. They have very high rates of hip fractures. So all of that is explained in the Age Well with Strong Bones course. Dr. Ted Barnett of Rochester Lifestyle Medicine Program has a course for beginners. It's like a video course. It's just everything you need to know about mindset, about pillars of lifestyle medicine, and how to thrive with plant-based nutrition. Then there are, I can't even count them all. I think there's maybe like 4 to 6 oil-free dressings and dips recipe books. And that's one of the things, like I've cooked my whole life, but when I switched to a plant-based diet, I had to really wrap my head, like, how do you make a salad dressing without animal products and without oil? So we've got cookbooks that are nothing but oil-free salad dressings. If you have a sweet tooth, we've got whole food plant-based junk food. Whole food plant-based Kathy Hester has cracked the code on a whole food plant-based Coke recipe using balsamic vinegar somehow. We've got whole food plant-based Snickers recipes. What do you eat for breakfast? Well, we've got 20 oatmeal recipes, rise and shine oatmeal recipes. Then we've got a bunch of coupons. Rip Esselstyn's Plant Strong products. I think it's like $10 off. These are like soups, granolas, different things. This is great to have when you don't have time to cook. Just keep a stash in your pantry. There's a called Easy Breezy 8, a traveling toolkit, how to stay on a whole food plant-based diet while you're traveling, meal planning toolkits, emotional eating, food addiction kits. There's like a couple books written by different men that one has lost 100 pounds, another one lost 200 pounds. These are great resources. So these are all resources that I think will be great for beginners. And there's, I mean, way more than this. And there's enough recipes to sink a battleship. So, and then if you are a long time whole food plant-based eater, we've got covered as well. Here's an excellent resource for people that have been plant-based for quite a while. Annual labs for plant-based eaters. This is by Dr. Laurie Marbase, a lifestyle medicine board certified physician with Love.Life Telehealth, which is an entire practice of plant-based physicians that you can go to. But if you have been plant-based for a while, she explains all of the labs that plant-based eaters need to have checked at their annual physical and explains why. And frequently, your family practice physician is not going to be familiar with this at all. So this is an invaluable resource. Another great option is Cooking for Company with Nutmeg Notebook. Lots of times when we switch to a plant-based diet, it's not hard to do. The food is delicious, but lots of times we kind of settle into like a little rut, and we have like our usual daily recipes that we make. But when we have someone over for dinner or it's a holiday, we kind of don't know what to do. And so this is a great, like Tammy Kramer has everything laid out for like brunch, everything you could want for like Easter or Christmas. Or then she has like an Italian entire dinner laid out. That's like fancier than normal. You've got time set aside to cook for these occasions, right? And so she walks you through like everything from salads to desserts. And then there's another plant-based, I forgot about this in my other live I did on Instagram, but there's a plant-based holiday recipes by Lauren Bernick, which is another great resource. Because yeah, sometimes we're a little bit disoriented. We get to where we have excellent options for every day, but we get a little disoriented on like Easter and Christmas as to what we're supposed to do on a plant-based diet. Okay, if you're a long time whole food plant-based eater and you already know the basics, there's a lot of raw options. There's raw barbecue, raw salad dressings, raw everything. I mean, like, oh my gosh, there's so many raw options here. Raw Asian desserts, hand salads. Melissa Maris has cracked the code on how to make wraps out with the dehydrator, perfectly raw, and then you can put whatever salad and you just take it with you. It's called hand salads. And she also has a recipe for how to make crunchy taco shells that are raw. They're dehydrated, but they are crunchy. And that's something I don't follow a raw diet, but I think you would really miss on a raw diet is crunchiness. Then for longtime plant-based eaters or anyone really, this is one of my favorite cookbooks, the North Indian Vegan Cookbook by Broccoli Mum. And her sister-in-law is Indian, and I love Indian food, but in a restaurant is swimming in oil. So yeah, that's I've made the tofu kofta. Check out the recipe. I think I uploaded it to YouTube or it's on my Instagram. Um, Fasting and juicing. This is another resource if we just want to like kind of reboot our health, like do a short fast or a juicing period. And to be clear, always clear these things with your doctor first. How to make plant milk from scratch if you're ready to like get even more pure on your plant-based diet. Yeah, Nutri-Milk recipes. It's how to use a nut milk maker. Okay, then if you're a chef or a foodie, maybe you're a chef and you're like, I hear people talking about this plant-based thing. I'm not really sure what it is. There are two chefs in this bundle, Chef James Sant and Chef Mark Reinfeld. They have courses that talk about like palate development, how to experiment culinarily, how to add superfoods. So, yeah, if you really want to have high quality, just delicious food, they lead you through like how to wrap your head around this whole food plant-based thing, which is getting pretty popular. And there's also like plant-based Japanese, plant-based Asian cookbooks, plant-based Lebanese, plant-based Thai, just a bunch of like kind of more exotic things for us middle Americans that like when I switched to a plant-based diet, like I just ate all Mexican food because it made sense to me and it was super easy. But sometimes we just get tired of the usual things we're eating and we just want to branch out. Well, you got more, like I say, more cookbooks than you can shake a stick at. So, yeah, it's been good chatting with y'all today. And check out the bundle. It ends tonight, Sunday, March 10th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once it is gone forever. You have the contents for life. It's only $49. Um, it's just an invaluable opportunity. I really recommend it. Take care, everyone. Peace, love, and plants to you. Bye bye.